Hey there, all the signs of the zodiac. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Oh my gosh, are you enjoying Mercury retrograde? Because I know I'm having a blast. I'm a little worried because I have a Cancer sun, and so I mean a Cancer Mercury, and so that next Mercury retrograde happens in Cancer, and it's going to be even more fun. So I tried to upload videos today, and some of them didn't upload, and some of them uploaded with different names. I don't even know. I don't even know what happened. Like there were 7 of them went up, and they weren't even the ones that they were supposed to be labeled as. And I do the videos, and then I label them, and then I do the next one, so I don't have to remember what was in the videos because that requires me. I want to clear my energy out, right? So tonight I'm going to do love and soulmate readings. We will do them for all 12 signs of the zodiac, plus I'll pull a couple of extra cards for the week ahead. I think I figured out the problem. It's just that at my house, it takes me about 4.5 minutes per minute of video to upload. And so on Fridays, I upload at work. So I can't view the videos. I don't know what's happening until I get home. So I want to thank Elizabeth Cutler and God's Chaotic Creation for letting me know there was a problem I wouldn't have even known for until at least tomorrow, because I wouldn't have had a chance to do anything about it because I was going to do love and soulmate readings tonight. So we're going to do them anyways. But I just, I think I figured out the problem. Let's hope so. If not, I'll just record new ones for you guys. But that'll be tomorrow. So tonight, let's have some fun. I'm going to go ahead and start with, I'm just going to go in order. We'll just start with Aries. I was going to try to do by order of other things, but then that would require my brain to work, and I'm not sure that it is. So here we go. All right. So the way these work, and I will timestamp as we go along, so that should be helpful. But the way these work is we use a card to see who is your soulmate that's coming in. Who is coming in for Aries? Who's coming in for Aries? Okay, let's see. Aries, who's coming in for Aries? Who's coming in for Aries? Oh, you know what? Before we do that, I wanted to do an overall energy for this reading. So we're going to use these love tarot cards that I have. I will, when I finish the video, put all the information in the description box in case you want to know. But I think these are called the Psychic Love Tarot or Psychic Tarot of Love, or I don't know, something like that. Okay. This one too. All right, so Aries, the overall energy for love for this month is, end of a cycle, the beginning of a new one, okay? Because you have this 8 of Cups. That's that walking away energy. That's 8 of Swords. That's 8 of Swords. That's trapped in your own thinking, but look, you've got this Ace of Cups here. So I think it's the end of a cycle, the beginning of a new one, or you have a decision to make about love. It's one or the other. But it might just be the beginning of a new cycle. And so we'll put these right here for you. And now we're going to see who your soulmate is that's coming toward you. Who is coming toward Aries? And you have a Queen of Hearts. So a Queen of Hearts, this does not have to be a female, okay? This is somebody who is psychic. This is somebody who is compassionate and kind and caring. It will most likely be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, because it's the Cups card. Okay, so that's who's coming toward you. In what's the situation? What is the situation in which you are likely to meet this person? Where are you likely to meet this Queen of Cups? They call it the Queen of Hearts in this deck, which is kind of nice. So who are you likely to meet? I'm going to move these cards out of the way. Aries. Under what situation, what circumstances are you likely to meet? By the way, Aries, happy birthday. So, Aries, yes. Okay, here we go. So this is making sense. The situation, you have the 5 of Cups. This is loneliness, and this is the 5. Loneliness and regret, and you have the 7, which is about having choices. And so I do think you're at the end of the cycle, a beginning of a new cycle, and there is somebody who's kind and compassionate and caring on the horizon. That's very nice. So what can you do? What can you do to influence the situation? What can you do to influence the situation? Aries, what can you do to influence the situation? You have the Ace of Swords. This would be speaking your truth, standing in your power, walking away from a situation that's not working, that's cutting something out, that's not working for you so that you can move forward. So if you are standing someplace and you're not making changes, if you're not moving forward and you're feeling really stuck, then in order to meet this person, you're going to have to walk away in order to get to the new love. That's how that's going to have to work. So let's see here. We have your major obstacle is strength. This is you having to stand up for yourself. Stop feeling helpless and hopeless and go ahead and take in the opportunity to move yourself forward. And then the most likely outcome to this situation, if you follow the guidance of cutting out of your life things that are not working, you have the Empress and the Fool. It's beautiful. That's a new opportunity with lots of room for growth. So walking away from situations that are not working for you, Aries, walking towards new love. That looks beautiful. I'm going to get you a little advice from the Whispers of Love cards. And then I've got this really cool deck from Toni, Carmine, Salerno, that they're in the shape of hearts. They're called Love Oracles, and we'll use this to see what your soulmate is thinking about. So what kind of advice can we get for you right now? And you have, consider your foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are in love. Again, how committed are you to that situation? Do you need to walk away from it? And rest and relax. Rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks. So if you've been working too hard, maybe you're feeling a little run down, maybe that's interfering with your ability to be willing to do the hard stuff to make those changes, right? I mean, there is a level to that. And then let's just see what we get here. For what is your soulmate thinking about? Okay, so this rest and relaxation being important is important because your soulmate is looking for someone with playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have fun together. And remember, love is a great healer and power. Oh, that strength card again. You instinctively know what is right, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. So almost seems like your soulmate already knows you and knows your situation, and they're just waiting for you to take the step of walking away because they're standing there waiting already, and they want to have fun with you and they want to enjoy. That's beautiful. I really like that. So that looks good, Aries. I'm going to also pull a couple of cards for the week ahead until I get a chance to see about uploading those videos, a little something to hold you over. A little overall energy from the Moonology cards here. See where we're at. And you have bring love into the situation. All right. Nice way to start there, Aries. Nice way to start. So for this week coming up, so your love and soulmate reading sounds like it's like right on target for where you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be doing, and heading in that direction. So that looks good. And a little more guidance for you is peer pressure. Ooh, don't let others, don't let others coerce you into a decision. Know what is in your heart and what the right choice is, okay? So, wow, this is just like more continuation of this. This decision right here, this, feeling trapped. Do you feel trapped because you feel pressured by the people around you and you don't want to let people down that you think that you need to do something for? Sounds like that love is just standing right there waiting on you. Like, come on, make the decision, have the strength and the courage to make the step, make the move, set yourself free, because I'm waiting here with this kind and compassionate and open, loving heart for you. And okay, going to the flashlight, because these words, I don't even know. There it is, upside down. It says, go way out. Think beyond your present dreams to the dreams you will dream once you've already had these come true. And when you can clearly see how confident you will walk and how proud you will feel, start walking, feeling like that today, far out the universe. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's like your message for the week is a continuation of your love message. It's up to you. You need to make the decision here for the love to come through, to start this new beginning. You just gotta walk away from whatever your situation is and walk toward the love that's waiting on you. All right, Aries. Not bad, not bad. Hi, how are you, Ramses? I love the name. So do my little apology tour because I'm having trouble with Mercury in retrograde. So I'm doing love and soulmate readings, and then I'm pulling a couple cards for the week. And I think I figured out how to get my videos to load properly. I don't know what to say. It was a surprise today when they were coming up. Half of them wouldn't load, and the ones that loaded came up with the wrong names. So what are you? Are you Cancers? Or, what is your sun, your moon, your rising? Do you know? Oh, you're already gone. Maybe sad. Hi, Champagne C. How are you? Welcome to the Love and Soulmate reading tonight. I had a little Mercury in retrograde faux pas today, and so I'm just going through and doing Love and Soulmate readings tonight, and hopefully I can get the weeklies up tomorrow. It takes me 4.5 minutes per minute recorded to upload a video. That's why I usually do it at work on Fridays. So we're on Taurus right now. Taurus, the love that's coming towards you is the Princess of Hearts. And so that would be someone, it's an energy that's younger than you, male or female, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or it's a message of love coming for you. Well, you're welcome. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it because it helps me grow my channel. Analytics. It's all about the analytics. Okay, so Taurus, this page is coming toward you. Under what situation, circumstances do you think that you will meet them? Or have you already met them? Or where will they be? What's the situation? And you have the Five of Hearts. Okay, the Five of Hearts keeps showing up. So this is oftentimes when you are in a situation where you are feeling a lot of regret, like maybe you made a wrong choice somewhere along the line. You're looking over your shoulders going, oh man, I really screwed that up, instead of looking over in the other direction where there's opportunity still sitting there waiting for you. And it looks like it came in the form of a love message from a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. So what can you do to try to improve your current situation and get something out of this? And we have Ace of Hearts. You just need to speak up. You need to make an effort. Okay, it seems like you've gotten a message of love, or you're about to get a message of love, or there's someone in your sphere that's definitely interested, and you just need to step up and take an opportunity to, okay, it's this card. So this is your major obstacle, and your major obstacle, is judgment. Okay, so judgment. Judgment is when, for your obstacle could mean that either you're afraid of the way other people look at you. Maybe you're currently in a situation, in a relationship, and you don't want everybody looking bad at you. Maybe the person that you're interested in somehow doesn't meet, the standards that you think they should. Or you're judging yourself as not being worthy. So there's some kind of a negative. It's a negative judgment. It's not a positive judgment. But the outcome, if you can take the opportunity, is the Magician, which means that you have total, oh my gosh, how nice. You have total control of the situation. You can create whatever you want to in the situation. So let's get some cards for the overall energy for the situation for you. Wow. You have all the power. You have all the power. Holy cow. I wish I had all the power. Okay. Ooh. All right. So looks like you need to detach from a current situation. This is the 11, which is justice. This is the justice card. And you also have the Tower card, which is rebuild in this deck. And you have the change your focus, which is, again, this 5 of hearts, this 5 of cups. So you're looking in the wrong direction. Things are falling apart around you. You're not happy about it. And you need to detach from, I think, from your thinking, honestly. You need to change your focus, right? They need you to think of things in a different direction. Taurus, you have you have such a tendency to, I've chosen a path. I'm going on this path. I'm not changing my way. I know I made the right decision, and it's so hard for you to say, oh, maybe I messed that up. But you can retrace your steps because you have all of the ability of the Magician. So that's a really big opportunity for you. Champagne, what is your sun, your moon, your rising? Okay, so you again have to consider your foundation. This is the same card that Aries got. So what are you standing on? What are the truths that you're standing on? What kind of changes do you need to make in order to create a better foundation? It seems like there's cracks in it because we have the Tower card right here, right? So your foundation's not sturdy. You're being asked to look at how committed you are to love. How committed are you to the situation that you're currently in? And then these cards right here, we're going to see what is your soulmate thinking about you, or, the future of you. I swear I had a card pop. Oh, here it is. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. All right, so your soulmate is saying, dude, get out of your head. Get into your heart. Get into your heart space. What is it that you really want? That is the question. That is always the question, honestly. It's when it comes to love, heart should be ruling the situation, not the head. That's just a rule. That's the law of the universe. Matters of the heart, defer to the heart. Okay, let's pull some cards for the week for you. Well, I'm going to leave these here for a minute because last time they all seem to have something to do with it. So, have the Moonology cards here. Is that thing not sliding? I'm never really sure. Well, I guess so. Okay. Okay, overall energy for the week. Do you need to know? Balance spirituality and practicality. And balance spirituality and practicality. So finding that balance between what it is that you believe and what it is that you need to do. This may have nothing to do with love. This may totally have to do with you listening to your higher self about some kind of a situation, of creating space for yourself to be in communion, not communion, but it's communion, but it's conversation with your higher self and what's going on. I like this one too. All right. Cleanse your energy. Okay, so that's part of that, balancing your spirituality and your practicality. And laughter. Okay. I think, part of this is finding the joy in life and having fun and getting out there and doing things that you when you go have fun, you attract more fun into your life. It changes your energy. So what can you do this week to kind of switch up your energy, get things moving in a more positive direction? and finding a little more balance in your life. Yes, work is important. Yes, paying the bills is important. But I think your soul is crying out for some fun. Going back to the flashlight. An abundant life is an abundant life, not abundance all by itself. In case anyone asks, see yourselves in the throe of living and see me at your side. So, and me at your side is the universe. So in other words, what the universe is saying to you is it's not all about the money. There's so much more to life that if all you're focusing on is the money and job and work and your reputation, you're kind of missing out on the fun. And so get yourself back into life. Get out there and do something that you like to do. Inspire yourself. Inspire yourself to be more creative about something that you enjoy doing. Find a way to have some more joy in your life. Choose joy in your life. All right, Gemini. Gemini. What can we do for Gemini this week? Oops, this one. Gemini. Gemini, when I was feeling into your energy for yesterday, while I'm shuffling the cards and might as well chat with you about that, you had this, okay, I have a plan. I have a lot of things going on. I got a lot of things on my plate, but I have a plan right now. I have a plan. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to take care of this. It was like busy, but with a plan. Like organized busyness, which was nice. Not like the chaos and not like feeling overburdened like you have a lot lately. It was more like, okay, this is the way things are moving. This is the direction things are going in, and I need to make some changes, and I got this down. That's what I got out of it. All right, so let's see what kind of soulmate is coming toward you. Who's coming toward you? Gemini. Okay. Gemini. Okay. Gemini, for you, we have the Princess of Pentacles. This is a younger energy. It doesn't necessarily mean a younger person. It could be male or female. It could be a new opportunity that's just beginning. So it could be the younger energy, meaning that it's somebody new that you just met. Pentacles means a lot of times that it has to do with a work or idea or learning. So it could be somebody that you meet at school. It could be somebody that you've met at work. It's somebody that you could meet maybe volunteering. But let's see if we can get a little more information on the situation. But it's probably Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, hardworking. Oh, and we have the Six of Pentacles. So it is something about work. It's about a balance, work-life balance. Could be somebody that you meet at the gym too, because that's part of that whole keeping our life balanced, keeping our health good. Maybe someone you meet at a doctor's appointment or something like that. It's about keeping things in balance, giving and taking. A lot of times when I see the Six of Pentacles, though, I think it's like a volunteering situation. So maybe if you are a single parent and you're at a school event and it's another parent and you're volunteering to help or something like that, and you have, for how can you affect the situation, you have the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands tells me that it's something where you have to take some action. So you have to get out there and be seen. You have to be involved in something. But these Pentacles also say the same thing. They're like, yeah, no, you got to be doing something. This is meeting someone. Ooh, Ace of Wands can also be, say, say you're in some sort of a sports club. Maybe you play on a volleyball, pickup volleyball team, or you know, you go to the pool and you swim and it's a community pool, or you play in the town softball league or something like that. All right, so your major obstacle is you got to get off your tail and go do something. You have two cards that are kind of saying that. You've got the Ace of Wands, which is about that's how you can affect the situation. Now we have the Fool, and the Fool is like you got to go out there and start something new. If you are sitting around your house, you can't meet anybody. Gemini, you got to get out there. You got to get out there. You got to put yourself out there. And if you do, we have the World card. And so what that means is that the whole situation will change the current cycle you're in. You will start yourself on a new cycle, a new path, a new way to go. Kind of fun, kind of exciting. All right, so let's get some overall energy for this. It's your time to shine. You have the Sun card. It's your time to shine. So yes, get out there, do something. We're coming up on, because right now where the Sun is, it would be in your 11th house of groups and group activities. So it's a real opportunity because at that height of the chart, it's going to be shining on you. You're going to be noticeable. People are going to see you. Like attracts like. If you are longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. So like attracts like. When I say get out there to do something, to meet people, make sure you're doing something you actually enjoy so that you're meeting people who have similar likes, similar interests, right? All right, so what is your soulmate thinking about in regards to you? They're looking for someone who's passionate. We have a passion and magnetic and seductive qualities surround you at the present. Enjoy it. Boy, that would be you shining, right? And surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. And so here we have the Fool and the World card. That is ending a cycle to start a new cycle. And the Ace of Wands says you need to actively do something to get it started. The Page of Pentacles says it is something new. It's something new. It's somebody new. Could be an earth sign, but it's that energy of something new, something productive. You need to be doing something productive and new, and that's how you're going to meet this person. So that's pretty cool. Not bad. Let's get you a little more guidance for the week in case I can't figure out those videos and I have to record them. And you have Gemini. Okay, there we go. Oh, believe the impossible is possible and conclusions are within reach. Okay. The ending of a cycle and then reaching for the new cycle. Like, go ahead and go for it. If there's something that you don't think you can have, finish the cycle you're in so you set yourself free so that you can go after what it is that you want to achieve. But if you don't take that leap of faith, if you're not that fool that goes ahead and takes that leap, you aren't going to get there. You got to let go of where you're at and move to where you want to be. We have for you, sign from heaven. Okay, I'm going to have to. Sign from heaven. Your loved ones in spirit are waving hello and giving you reassurance that all will be all right. And you have a new idea, the crab apple. Your new idea is divinely guided and is meant to be shared with others. Continue to work on it as you are on the right path. So yes, taking that leap of faith, you are being divinely guided. You are being supported. Follow your intuition. Intuition is not going to lead you astray. Sometimes it just takes a lot of courage to take that. It's like learning how to walk on a high wire, right? Without a net. That's what it feels like. And then yet, if you start to fall, you will find that you are not going to fall. The spirit will catch you and will lead you to where you need to go. If more people knew how admired they already are, they'd be even more admirable. This is about you shining. It's your time to shine. Same for knowing how cool and fun and healthy, wise they already are, and zippy. In admiration, the universe. So it's your time to shine. It's your time to shine. Good for you. That looks beautiful, Gemini. Keep going. You're wrapping up that. You are wrapping up that cycle. You just are. All right, Cancer. Oh God, Cancer. Yesterday when I was feeling into your energy, I started having an anxiety attack. And my back started itching, which is always about nerves. And I was trying to decide if you were nervous because you were feeling apprehensive or because you were stressed. And the answer I got was both. I'm like, no, it looks pretty bad. And I wanted to go get you some calamine lotion. So let's just see what we get here with this love and soulmate reading and a little more guidance from the universe. And I got to say, though, you're reading it for as stressful as it felt when I got started. It did not feel stressful when I was doing it. And so that was a good thing. And hopefully I can get that to upload and you can check it out. We'll see. Otherwise, I'll be doing a new one. All right. What do I have this? Cancer. Who is your soulmate that's coming toward you? Now, a soulmate, just so that we're really clear, a soulmate is not necessarily love. It can be love. Oftentimes we think of it that way. But sometimes we run into soulmates that give us information, that help us and guide us on a certain part of our path. Sometimes they're not so great. They come in, they teach us a really harsh lesson. Hopefully you learn it the first time and then they leave. Sometimes we don't learn it the first time and the same person will come back during a retrograde. Hello, retrograde, and teach us again. Or somebody new, circumstances will feel familiar. Like something will feel familiar, like, oh my gosh, I've been here before. And it's your opportunity to say, oh, but I learned the lesson, you know? And so sometimes our soulmates teach us lessons that we don't enjoy, but they're still here to help us grow. And so we need to be grateful for all the lessons, even the ones we don't enjoy. All right, so let's see who this soulmate is that's coming toward you, Cancer. Let's see what we get. You have lots of hearts coming out. We've got the Prince of Hearts, the Prince of Cups. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or somebody who's moving towards you with their eye on you, offering a cup of love. Like they already figured out that that's who they want. You're who they want. They're coming. Now, just because it's a knight doesn't make it a male. It could be a female. So whatever, you know, is appropriate for you. Let's see what circumstances under which you will meet this Knight of Cups who's bringing the cup of love, who's offering a passionate opportunity. Could be work. Not usually. Ooh, we have the Four of Wands. We're talking marriage. Oh, situation. It's the situation card. So, two ways this could go. You could already be married to your Knight of Cups, in which case, yay, or in a committed relationship. That would be great. So it could be a renewal of that situation. It could be that you're meeting somebody and it ends up moving toward marriage. It could be that you meet somebody at a wedding or some kind of a social gathering, maybe a family reunion or something like that. It could be that they're married. Sorry to say. So don't get caught getting involved with a married dude or dudette, because that rarely works for anybody. Like, you don't want to be the person that's with the cheater, because if they cheat with you, they'll cheat on you. You have the Ace of Swords. What can you do? You need to be discerning. You need to keep your head clear. What is the actual situation that's going here? You also need to cut anything out of your life that is not working. So let's just say you're the married person and you're interested in this other person and you're trying to decide what to do. Then you need to release one or the other, right? You can't be in a committed relationship with multiple people. That's not committed. in most religions, in most communities. Let's say it that way. All right. So what is the major obstacle? What is the major obstacle that we have here? Ooh, indecision. We have the Chariot. Hi, welcome to my channel. We're just catching up for the week. So if you just want to give me a thumbs up, if you want to say hi, that'd be awesome. Tell me who you are, what your sun is. That would be great. All right, so the Chariot. The Chariot is about staying balanced. This is also your card, Cancer. So this is about you maintaining your balance. This is about you moving forward. This is about you finding the way to keep everything on an emotional even keel while you're using your powers of discernment. And then let's see here what the outcome is most likely to be the Fool. It's a new beginning. The leap of faith. It's a leap of faith. All right. So let's see here. All right. Overall energy. You have a lot of cards. You have Three of Hearts, which is share the love, awaiting results, and reaching out. Okay, we have 2 threes, which means that this feels like there's multiple people involved, but there's potential. So it could be friendship, that you work together and you build something together, but this awaiting results kind of tells me you are sitting around waiting on a third-party situation. And that's never good. That's never good. Let's get you a little more guidance here. Hopefully your Knight of Cups isn't just playing you. Be discerning. The Ace of Swords energy. Be discerning. Make sure you're really paying attention to the details. Well, this is turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. I think that's really important here also, because while you're sitting around waiting for the situation to get resolved, while you're staying balanced, try to remember what it really means to love somebody and what it really means to be loved, so that you will recognize it when it happens for you. And your soulmate is thinking, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those that you love. So I think your soulmate really loves you. I think they think about you, but there's this wedding and this Ace of Swords thing kind of makes me nervous. All right, let's get a little guidance for the week. A personal issue reaches resolution at the full moon in Cancer. All right. Personal situation. Okay. So stay balanced. Stay balanced. Stay balanced. We have the Fool as the outcome. That's a new beginning. You're going to have to let something go in order to bring something in, or something is being let go that allows, well, no, that's actually how you can impact it. So you're going to have to let something go. It might be your expectations. It might be your current situation. Resolution. That's an ending. Doesn't say if it ends the way you'd like it to or not. That's definitely an ending. These cards. All right. Patience. Your prayers have been answered and they are being answered. Oh, they've been heard and they're being answered. And balanced friendships. Your friendships work best when there is an equal share of giving and receiving. Okay, so that's that whole balance thing. So you really need to stay balanced in this situation. Stay balanced. Looks like you need to be patient while this thing resolves. The situation's going to resolve, right? But until it resolves, you need to be patient. You need to stay emotionally balanced. Don't let yourself get upset. don't try to make it go faster than it is, because divine timing is divine timing. And if you try to rush the process, then what usually ends up happening is that the chariot becomes unbalanced, it breaks a wheel, and everybody falls down. So you don't want to do that. And then you get dragged by the horses. Okay. How's that for an image? All right. That's really what I just saw in my head, though. Okay. An abundant life is not it. An abundant life is an abundant life, not abundance all by itself. In case anyone asks you, see yourself in the throes of living and see me at your side, the universe. So in other words, while you're being patient, an abundant life is not sitting around waiting on someone. It's getting out there and enjoying your life. It's getting out there and doing something. So this week, go out there and do something, create something that changes the energy around you, and also something that helps you to feel balanced. It makes you feel alive, like fully alive. So I don't know what that means to you. I know for me, I like going for this doesn't sound like a lot of, but I love going for walks. I pay attention to everything that is happening out there. Okay, so I'm driving home the other day, and I see the craziest thing I've ever seen in a cornfield. There is a carcass. Oh, this sounds terrible, but it was kind of cool. There was this carcass to a deer, and there was a bald eagle sitting there, and he was having dinner, and I've never seen one on the ground. And he was huge. I mean, he's like 20 feet from me, and I couldn't believe how big he was. And I was like, wow, that looked like fresh deer kill. It was so weird where it wasn't. It wasn't like it got hit by a car. When I went by there today, it was pretty much gone. And so I guess the coyotes were there. And so I was thinking about that today, about how, the coyotes probably killed it. And then the eagle went in there and said, no, excuse me, boys, I'm going to have some dinner first. I don't know. It was just interesting. So off on a tangent here. Kind of gross. Sorry. But the thing is my point is there's so much in nature that's so interesting. And when I go out, I really feel the energy of what's going on around me. I pay attention to, one time I saw, it's in the middle of the winter. And when I say the middle of the winter, it was January, end of January, I think it was. And we didn't have that much snow on the ground yet here in Southeast Michigan. And there was a blue heron sitting there in a tree. First off, I've never seen one in a tree. I've only ever seen them in the water. And I thought, why haven't you left? So I had to go home and do some research. Like, do they migrate? And they don't go very far. They stay near where they always are, but they do have to be near open water. And so I was like, oh, well, that's cool. So for me, that energizes me and gets me excited, because I check out what's going on with nature. And then I like to check out things like, well, okay, so there's the giving and the receiving. You can't just take, you have to give, right? So like the deer was in the cornfield where he had been taking and eating the corn, and now he was feeding the coyotes and the eagle. And coyotes are all about tribe and pack mentality, and eagles are spirit. And so there's just like, when you start breaking down by the different parts of it, then it becomes a very interesting story. And then you look at your life and you go, well, what's the lesson in that for me? What am I learning here? So, spirit came down to earth, right? Usually I see eagles that are flying high. Well, this one was grounded. He was grounded, and he was receiving. He did not catch. Usually they go and they catch their own food, but he didn't catch this food. Somebody else caught this food. And he was benefiting from that, and he was grounded, and he was being cared for. And I get a lot of cards lately that have been telling me that. And so I'm looking at this eagle, and I'm like, oh, that's the message being reiterated. And so it's that kind of stuff that I find really interesting. All right. Tangent over. Leo. Let's do Leo. Oh, it's live. I can't even edit that out. Okay, so Leo, your energy. Let's get some overall energy cards for you before I start on the Soulmate. Oh, look at you, Leo. That is your card. It's the Sun card, and it's shine. It's your time to shine. Excellent. So, what soulmate are you bringing in toward you? What soulmate are you bringing in toward you? Leo, your energy. Oh my gosh. I hope I can get your video to go up because I was feeling into your energy yesterday and I heard you say, I literally heard you say, I'm not going to take this bullshit anymore. I'm done. I'm out of here. That's what I heard you say. And I'm like, really? Okay. And then your cards all back that up. Oh, yeah. Okay. So your soulmate that's coming toward you is the Prince of Swords. Oh, okay. So the Prince of Swords, let's see here. That's the Knight of Swords. That's that bringing the truth to you energy. So, could be a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Those are air signs. Air signs feed fire, right? It's someone who communicates. They come in quickly. They have a lot to say. They're good conversationalists. I gotta be honest. This guy doesn't look scary or mean or mad. He just looks like he's coming in fast. And I see the dove down at the bottom, which says spirit is bringing him in. And those look like barn swallows up there, which is more spirit coming in. And I don't, usually when I get the Knight of Swords, I think, oh, hi, how are you? Does it say mind hunger? Excellent. It's buffering. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. So, yes, my internet sucks here. And this is why I try to record the videos and upload them. And I was uploading my videos today at work because they're faster there. And they got jacked up anyways. I don't know what that's about. So I thought, well, I would just do this tonight. And so I'm really sorry about the buffering. And all the other Mercury and retrograde stuff that I've been experiencing for the past couple of weeks. It's like, please. I can't wait till Thursday when the moon goes direct. When Mercury goes direct. Okay, so Leo. Oh, hang in there, Libra, because you're just a couple away. Buffering. I am so sorry. I can't do anything about it. I literally can't do anything about it. I have the highest speed I can buy, but the wires are old in this building. Okay, so you have 9 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords. This is your current situation. You are trapped by what's going on in your mind, but you feel very self-sufficient. Very self-sufficient. Maybe you are this Prince of Swords and you're like, I'm just done with people. Like, I'm not that interested. I wouldn't blame you because it's been looking a little rough on you. I had a lot of walking away energy, but not a lot of anything coming towards you energy. And we have the Ace of Wands. This is you stepping up, stepping into your power. Oh, yay, it's not buffering. Yay. Oh, how has Mercury been treating you? See, Libra, you might be doing okay. You're an air sign and you aren't even ruled by Mercury. So, because Gemini is, and Virgo. So, here's your obstacle. The obstacle is the Emperor. Somebody thinks they're large and in charge, and I don't know anybody who can stand up to a Leo and say, hey, I'm large and in charge and get away with that for very long. And so this is you. This is you stepping into your power. This is the Empress. This is growth. This is potential. This is opportunity. I really think, Leo, that right now you are like, I am doing me. Like, I've had it with everybody and everything. I'm going to do me. Oh, and you're shining. And so you should. You should just stand there and be yourself. Oh my gosh. Oh, your laptop crashed. Oh, yes, this morning. Well, when I got home today and I found out that my videos, like half of them wouldn't load. And then the ones that loaded were like loaded up under the wrong video. I don't even know how that's possible. I just took them all down. I'm like, I will try again tomorrow. Ooh, Leo, choose love. Choose love. So yes, love yourself and choose to be in a relationship with somebody who actually loves you. I think that's really important because this doesn't look like really great energy. So what is your soulmate thinking about you? It says the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available. Follow it with your faith. Oh my gosh, so much. I'm telling you, you guys were just in my head. I heard you saying I'm out of here, and there you go. But there is somebody coming because it says here, my beloved, we may be physically apart. Spiritually, we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So, Leo, I am so happy for you. You are walking away from that bad, stupid situation, and there's something better on the horizon. I can see it. I can see it. So let's get you a couple more cards for the week. But that looks great. But if you can hang in there with me, Mind Hunger, I'm trying to do the stuff in order so I don't miss anything. So I'm going to do Virgo next, and then it'll be you. So hang in there. And then this way, too, I don't have to be all by myself. And, oh, if you could hit the like button for me, that'd be so awesome. It helps me grow my channel. Balance spirituality and practicality, Leo. So finding balance in your life is really going to be important as you move forward. Be practical. You know, you're going to have to be responsible so you can bring that Nine of Pentacles energy in. But chakra clearing. Yep, this is the spirituality blood. Okay, so I feel like you've been coming out of a really negative situation. And so you need to take some time for yourself, clear your energy. You know, you're going to attract in the same vibrational energy that you're at. And so before you go out there trying to get into your next relationship, make sure that you're vibrating at a higher level than you currently are, because it's hard to vibrate at a high level when you're disappointed and when you feel like you've been a little abused emotionally, mentally, physically, whatever it was. And so allow yourself time to heal so that you're your best version of you. You're shining at your best, and that's how you're going to attract in that kind of energy to you. It says, do you know the real reason the rich keep getting richer? No, besides interest income. No, besides me pulling the strings for you. Right. It's the thoughts they think. Thoughts anyone can think, make those and other things happen. So that's just what we were talking about here, right? Heal yourself, put yourself on a higher vibrational energy so that you attract in a much better caliber of companionship than the one you just had. And it says, do you know what's going to feel like when the day comes and everything you now want has come to pass, when you're living in total abundance and perfect health, looking fabulous with friends and laughter wherever you go? It's going to feel like, well, okay, yeah, of course it should be like this, right? So you can bring about whatever you're thinking about. So if you want to create that kind of an abundant life for yourself, Leo, then think about it that way. Like, don't dwell in the negative. Don't dwell in what's been going on. Don't, the past. Just it's always a learning experience. Take the wisdom that you gain from it. Be aware of what's happening. When you see it coming next time, you'll be like, oh man, I've seen this before and I'm not going down that road. And then pick a different path, right? So take the time to heal yourself, to love yourself, and to forgive yourself for being human and making a choice that you felt was less than optimal. But was it? Or did you learn something? Because if you learned something, if you gained the wisdom and the knowledge, it was a lesson you were probably supposed to learn. And so you actually didn't make a mistake. You just went to school, right? You learned something. I go to school a lot. Oh my gosh. I always say I'm not afraid to make mistakes. I just try really hard not to make the same one over and over, right? Because then you start going, well, wait a minute, this wall, I keep running into it. It hurts. I really should go down a different road. All right, Virgo. Let's get some overall energy for Virgo for the week. For the love and the soulmate reading here. Virgo. Oh my gosh, Virgo, when I was feeling into your energy yesterday, Let me see, what did I feel? It actually felt pretty good. It felt focused, and it was amazing considering you're dealing with Mercury in retrograde. It does go direct on Thursday, so yay, because it rules your sign. So I know that's not been easy for you. I saw some other reader who's a Virgo was like, oh my gosh, my head hurts, it's never clear. Like the communication issues. Oh, geez. I was talking to a friend today who is a travel agent, and she had booked a flight for herself. And she just happened to go in to check to see if she was going to be on a max 8. She wasn't scheduled to be on a max 8, but she noticed that she had booked herself to leave at 6 a.m. instead of 6 p.m., which meant she would have to be at the airport at 5 a.m. And she's like, yeah, no. I mean, at 2 a.m., right? In order to hit the 5 o'clock flight or whatever. Anyway, she's like, yeah, that's not going to work. I'm like, there's Mercury retrograde again, entertaining us with opportunities to learn all the ways we can make life more interesting and challenging than we ever imagined. Okay, wow, look at this chakra work you have going on. Oh, Virgo. Okay. They did fall in the upright, which is good. So you have the throat chakra and you have the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is your source of power. It's the third chakra up. Nope, it's the second one. So this is your sense of value, self-worth, self-esteem. And the throat chakra is standing in your truth. And that came out with the 5 of Pentacles, which is feeling alone. Oh, that's pretty harsh energy. That's pretty harsh energy. Let's just see what your soulmate is that's coming at you. I'm sorry that you're feeling that way. Do you need to... I feel like you need to stand up for yourself. I think, Virgo... Oh, I know what I was thinking about yesterday with you guys. Okay, so here's this thing, and I don't remember if I thought I said it in the video or not, but here's the thing with Virgo. Virgo tends to... You're often right about the little details, right? You notice things, you anticipate things, you're like, well, how did they not see that coming? But I sometimes wonder if you being hyper-focused on all the things that could go wrong helps create the energy that makes things go wrong. And that's just something to esoterically think about when you're bored. Okay, so what you have coming towards you is the Prince of Wands. The Prince of Wands is a Knight of Wands. That's usually very fast-paced moving energy, and yet it doesn't look like that in this. It looks like it's standing still. Like, is that horse even moving? Not even. He's just standing. He's literally standing there. So that's so weird for Wands. Wands is usually really fast. So that almost makes sense, though, with what's going on right now with Mars still stuck in slow-moving Taurus. So it's usually information coming in. Sometimes it's a player. But anyway, so we're talking about fire signs. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But nothing's happening. It's like they're standing there looking at you, but they're not moving. And the energy of the situation is the 3 of Pentacles. So this is an opportunity for growth. Maybe the good news is that he's standing there. Like, they're usually running, and if it's an opportunity for growth and building something, maybe they're pausing their horses and saying, okay, let's check out the situation before I go tearing off down the road and see if there's an opportunity here. And the 3 of Pentacles says that there is, and it looks like a work situation, maybe someone you know from work, volunteering. We have the Ace of Swords. So you're being asked to be discerning about the situation. Well, you are a very discerning sign. So I'm sure that that's true. Sometimes it's also about cutting out things that are unnecessary, that are not working, but it's not. I'm getting the discerning, which I think maybe right now, until Mercury goes direct, holding your horses, standing there, not doing anything, not moving forward is maybe not a bad idea because you can't adequately discern and think through this energy. Ooh, but look what you got. You got the Lovers. Okay, so the Lovers could be two things. One, it could be that intense soulmate relationship, or two, it could be a decision that you have to make, which the Ace of Swords suggests, that affects the people in your life that you care the most about. So there might be a decision that needs to be made, and right now you're on a pause because you can't think straight, but oh, look at this. The Star card. You have the Star card. So taking this pause, discerning through it, opportunity for growth. That looks good. So maybe you're feeling all alone right now, but it looks like that's not going to last. So that's good news. That's excellent. All right, let's get a little bit more here and hang in there. We're going to Libra next. All right. Oh, it says back to what you love. Back to what you love. So part of that is remembering who you are, what is important to you, what is valuable. Could mean that you're going home. It could mean that someone from the past is coming back. It is retrograde after all. Ooh, it says for your soulmate, what are they thinking about you? It says that you have a secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. This guy who's standing there and staring, he should be running down the road because he's the Knight of Wands, but he's not moving because he has a crush on you. He's got a crush on you. All right, a little bit more for the week. Nice. You have a secret admirer. So you're feeling all alone, but you're not. You have a secret admirer. Ooh, nice. Take a look around. Who is it? Somebody at work, somebody that seems to be Johnny on the spot. It says you and your loved ones are safe. So that I think you actually got yesterday. And I feel like it's, or not yesterday, but when I did the new moon reading, the full moon reading. And I think that I think that the worrying that you do creates some of this situation because your thoughts create the energy. So you're being advised to laugh, to laugh, lighten up, have some fun, relax and enjoy, create that kind of energy around you. And it's a choice. We can't choose our circumstances, but we can choose our attitude. Today, when I realized all my videos were all messed up, I thought, oh, I get to go live and hang out with people tonight instead of sitting at home all by myself. I thought that'll be fun. So it's about your attitude. And then I was like, I love Mercury retrograde. All right. So the trick with spending money lies in knowing that every fiber of your being, that it will be returned. So what you give, you get back. You can dance with the illusion of time and space, choosing your steps based upon how things and events as they are now. Dance with your dreams, choosing your steps. So this is talking about choice. When you choose what you want to do, that's how you change everything. When you decide what you really want to do, and it's this reality, is that you are not weak, and dreams of becoming strong, and dreams of becoming rich, dream of having friends. But when you dream that you are already these things, then your dreams come true. So instead of feeling alone, start thinking about the fact that you do have friends. This is about counting your blessings. This is about worrying just a little bit less and bringing in the energy of positivity into your life so that you can create the kind of abundance that you're looking for. All right, we're going to go on to Libra. Woohoo! So now, yesterday, Libra. Talk to me. Besides the computer crashing, your energy felt so overwhelmed. That's what it felt like yesterday. And I'm picking that back up again. Not like necessarily like things are bad, just there's so much. That's kind of how it felt. Like a really big, heavy 10 of Wands energy. So is that about right? you haven't lost your psychic power. What you probably need to do is you probably need to, have you done a Reiki healing? I'm not a Reiki healer, but have you done a Reiki healing where someone can go in and cleanse your energy for you? So, something I do is, I use music, tones. There's tones, on YouTube. You can find the videos that, that will, align your chakras. I do, saltwater baths. Okay, so you did it online. I think you should allow time for that to work. And in the meantime, clean up your diet. Make sure that you're drinking lots and lots of water with lemon. Try to eat light foods like you would anyways, because it's getting to be bikini season. But you know, yeah, like I'll ever be in one of those again. But you know, try to go more with like whole grain, you know, like rice and grains and beans and lentils, and try just for a little while. I am not saying the vegetarian is the way to go, but I think in this particular situation, unless you know how the animal died, you don't need to be taking in any more negative energy from your food source. So if you're going to eat eggs, make sure that they're certified, raised humane. Just try to, and say grace. I know that sounds really weird. Say grace. Before you drink water, bless the water. Before you eat any food, bless the food. Allow this opportunity for more of this positive energy to come in, and allow time for the Reiki healing to work. No bikinis for you either, huh? Oh, dude, you would look so cute in one, though. But I just think it takes, okay, I'm going to share TMI here, but I had a boyfriend a long time ago. He comes out of the bathroom one day in my bathing suit. I'm like, dude, it was so funny. I laughed so hard, but he stretched it all out and I had to buy a new one. But it was funny. But so I think just trying to listen to the music on, there's energy clearing music that you can listen to. Music has a very strong effect because of the different tones. And I feel like, okay, so I literally feel like you just need some time to let that work. And soak in Epsom salt baths, really. You know, grace is something I had gotten away from, and it's something that when I focus on it, I notice it. I really notice it. I notice the difference it makes. And so I actually went and I bought some blue mason jars. And a friend of mine had a really great idea. And so she had written all over her cup of water. Well, I don't actually do that. And so what you have listen for Libra. The overall energy is listening. That's listening to your intuition. That's that high priestess. Soulmate coming toward your cards next. So what we did was we took these permanent markers and we wrote all over the mason jars, the blue mason jars, because it's the blue light, creates the blue light in the water. And we wrote, confidence and trustworthy and loved and loving and lovable and any affirmational words that we wanted to, energy that we wanted to bring into our life. And then I filled them up with distilled water because I like distilled water. And I put them in a sunny place and I allow the energy of the sun with the light of the blue ray coming through to help bless the water too. And it has really helped clear my energy. And so, I mean, that's a really simple thing to do. It's to help empower yourself. Also, I am affirmations. I am open to the information coming from spirit. I am able to hear. I am able to see with my third eye. It's that kind of energy when you put the effort into the I am affirmations. You could do them in the morning, you can do them in the evening, you can, you know, anywhere, as many times. But if you, I am a manifester of miracles, whatever you need to do for your affirmations, you can do those. And because your words create the energy and the atmosphere in which you live. And so when you say I'm not magical anymore, you're creating that I'm not magical energy. So don't do that anymore. Say I am healing, I am becoming more in tune with my health, I am open to the flow of the universe. You know, like what you want to create, what you want your life to be, those are the words you use. So create what you want, not what you don't want. Okay, so coming towards you for soulmate, we have the Queen of Pentacles. That would be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It's a queen, but that could be a male or a female. But it's that nurturing energy. That's that home and hearth energy. That's the, I can take a penny and hide it and nurture it and care for it. And then when you go back into the cupboard to look at it, all of a sudden, you know, it's a silver dollar. It's the ability to create abundance out of very little. And it's the patience it takes to plant seeds in the garden. So like the King of Pentacles would be like the ability to go out and plant rows and rows of corn and soybeans and have a big, you know, a lot of money coming in from this big enterprise. But the Queen of Pentacles is more like the victory garden in your yard where you can create abundance for yourself and sustain for yourself and grow for yourself and nurture your family off of the efforts of your very competent daily actions. And we have the Nine of Pentacles is the situation. So this is somebody who's very independent, this is the Queen of Pentacles. Like, to me, when I see the Nine of Pentacles, that is the Queen of Pentacles in the minor arcana. And so it's that same energy. It's that I can create the abundance for myself through my work and through my effort. The Queen of Pentacles is more of like the mother figure, and the Nine of Pentacles is more like the independent person, but it's the same person. Perhaps at different stages in their life, but it feels like the same person. Okay, so what can you do to help fix this situation, to impact this situation in the most positive way possible? You have the Ace of Hearts. That's opening your heart. That's opening your heart and allowing the universe to flow in. That's being receptive and giving back. It's a flow. It's allowing the energy of love to flow through you. The most important thing that we can do after we screwed up, and we are supposed to screw up because how are we going to learn and grow, is we forgive ourselves for being human. And you'll find that when you forgive yourself for being human and you start to love yourself unconditionally, that is when you can attract in the kind of love that you are seeking. You have to love yourself first. So again, the Fool, the obstacle that you have to overcome is taking that first step of jumping off the bridge, of going for it, of saying, okay, yeah, this is what I really want. But if you do, the outcome is temperance, which is balance. And Libra, balance is the scales, right? It's that balance. It's what you're always seeking. It's the work-life balance. It's I give this much in a relationship, but I need to receive this much, so it stays in balance. That's what temperance is about. And so often with Libra, they give themselves away until all of a sudden they're like, whoa, I'm exhausted. I have given everything I have to give, and I don't feel like I'm receiving. And that's probably true. You probably didn't keep it in balance and overextended yourself. Here's that Queen of Pentacles. So finding a way to self-care. Self-care is going to be so important coming up this year. I feel like it's this thing I really want everybody to put their oxygen mask on first before they reach around trying to put it on everyone else around them. And you have the Choose Love card, which is this Ace of Hearts. So when we get hurt, when we've been hurt, I was going to say damaged, but that sounds like wrong for what I want to say. But when we've undergone something really traumatic to our heart, especially, it's just so easy. Sometimes you're like, that's it. I'm not doing this again. And you want to shut yourself down and shut yourself off just so you won't get hurt again. And the universe is asking you to seek the love, to choose to love yourself, to choose to accept love from other people in a balanced manner, this Temperance card, and to be open to love. And your soulmate is thinking right now, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So there is somebody out there. There is somebody out there who will love you as much as you love. Libra's always got this, oh, they're so romantic. And they have this, because Venus rules Libra. And so Venus rules money and Venus rules love. Well, on the money aspect, that's the Taurus. And on the love aspect, that's Libra. And so Libra just wants the beauty and the love all the time. And that's unrealistic. So part of the balancing act is understanding that it can't always be that fairy tale love. So look at the card you got. A new romantic cycle begins the new moon in Libra. So there is something coming toward you. But it's important that you stay balanced, that you stay open to the love, that you are willing to allow the love in, but that you don't give more than you're getting. And that you don't set unrealistic expectations. And I know that physical appearance is very important to a Libra. I understand that. It's because of Venus. I get it. But there's so much more to somebody than the way they look. So be sure to be paying attention to all aspects of that. Okay. So, you have financial healing. Your money struggles are a thing of the past. Woohoo! Be open to avenues to receiving, and you'll be provided for in every way. And open your third eye. I think we're talking to you, mind hunger. Open your third eye. It is safe for you to open the center of your clairvoyance, and by doing so, you will see the truth. Okay, this one is actually called echinacea. And I don't know enough about echinacea, but you might want to do a little research on that and see if that is some kind of an herb that you can put in your tea that might help you with this cleanse that you're trying to do so you can rebalance. It's just something to think about. I don't know. Yeah, woohoo on the money, right? Okay, and let's get one more card here, and then we'll move on to Scorpio. 2 more cards. Okay. You know, possessing fabulous wealth creates a lot of responsibilities, enormous responsibilities, huge. Something to think about, really, for like 5 minutes a day in a dark room and see yourself being really, really, really responsible with fabulous wealth. Okay, again, whatever it is that you want, what you think about is what you bring about. I know echinacea is also for digestion, but the fact that this is on this card for the third eye makes me think there could be more to it. I really hope this video is going to go on my channel. I hope so. I hope I'm doing this right. But Mercury in retrograde's been really hard, so I don't know. That would be really terrible. All right, and here's what I ask folks who aspire to being fabulously rich. You couldn't pretend you're a multimillionaire? You know, right after you're done pretending that you're not? Okay, so wow, money seems to be on the table for you, Libra. You have money cards here. You have three money cards that came out, and then you have the romance. So that's that balancing life and work again, right? Yeah, I don't know about echinacea. I don't know. Do I have my book right here? Ooh, I do. I have all kinds of stuff here. Well, it does detoxify, so at least there's that. I think this isn't going to give me like spiritual. I'll have to look it up another place. But it will help detoxify your body, which is part of that whole process that when you asked me about that I felt like that was important. So I would go ahead and try with the It's always gets better when we release ourselves from toxic situations. I don't care what the situation is. I can guarantee you walking away never feels wrong. You're like, wow, I can't believe I stayed in that situation that long. This is so much better over here, even though I'm broke or whatever. Like, I have walked away from some things where I'm like, gosh, I don't know if I can do this, but I can't stay. That's kind of it's like, not will I be better off or not. It's more like, I can't stay. I can't put myself through this. One of my friends sent me this poem one time, and she said, I read this and I thought of you, and it was titled Not This. That's kind of why I'm like, oh no, not this. I'm not doing that. No. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm not doing that. That's kind of how I choose to live. Which, you know, some people don't necessarily think is a great thing. But I do. Because at least I always can look myself in the eye in the morning. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, you are at the end of a cycle. And there's this healing that's going on with you. When I release from the toxic field. Yes. Yes, that I can breathe. Right? That weight is lifted. Okay. So, Scorpio, cycle. It's been a tough one, and I feel like you're at I've made the decision. I have to do this. Now I need to heal. Like, there's this hermit phase kind of going on right now where it's like, I'm not really ready to get back in there and start swinging away at life again. I need a little more time and space to myself to heal. That's what it feels like. And I think that that's always great advice. I don't think anybody should jump from any kind of a situation straight into another situation without taking the time to stop, distill down the information that you received, figure out what worked, what didn't work. It's always the why that is the most important. So why didn't that work? Some people are like, well, it just didn't work. It doesn't matter. No, it does matter why it didn't work. All right, so Scorpio, your crown chakra card came up in the reverse, which means that you need to be working on spending time in meditation, listening to chakra healing music, breathing. But you have the Emperor card, so like you're getting ready to really step into your power. And if you would like to get some guidance, gosh, the Lucky Mermaid always refers to the Emperor card as your spiritual guides from the other side. And so it could be that they're trying to come through, because if you look at this card, there's someone standing behind them, right? Like in spirit. And so guidance wants to come to you. You need to find a way to allow the time and the space, that's that hermit mode thing, to allow the information to come in for you. So that's interesting overall energy when we're supposed to be doing a love and soulmate meeting, but maybe this is a soulmate who's on the other side that's trying to help you and trying to get information to you. And, maybe they were a father figure to you in your life. Maybe they were a father figure in a past life that you don't remember right now. And we have the Princess of Swords. And the Princess of Swords is all about being discerning. It's all about being cautious and paying attention. But it's a new idea. It's learning. It's research. It's trying to study. So there's somebody coming towards you who's got some new information, something that they've researched, something that they understand. It could be a Libra, an Aquarius, a Gemini. It's a young energy, which doesn't mean that they're younger than you. It's just they're new in your life. They're newer to you. Oh, see, Scorpio, this is you. You're at the end of the cycle. We've got this 10 of Wands and we've got the 3 of Swords. That's the situation. And that's why you're so cautious. And so this cautiousness could actually be coming from you. It doesn't necessarily have to be anybody else. I honestly just believe you guys are taking a time out. And I think that is always a really good thing to do when you have completed a cycle, is take some time to distill it down and to heal. Distill down the download of the information that you received. And you have the Ace of Pentacles. This is working on a new beginning. This is actually doing work. That it's laying the foundation for something better to come in. And so again, this is me saying, this is what you've got to heal yourself so that you have the right vibration, so that you bring in the kind of, we attract in vibrational equals. Like attracts likes. The higher you can make your vibration through healing and self-care and understanding your value and your worth and that sense of self-esteem, then the more you love yourself, the more you're going to attract in somebody who can love you, And so, all right, here we go. What is keeps coming up. The Fool keeps coming up as the biggest obstacle. It's the getting started. I swear it's Mercury in retrograde. It's also this Mars and Taurus. That moves into Gemini on Sunday. Mars goes direct. Mercury goes direct on Thursday. I think this energy is going to finally start moving, but I think it's going to take us all the way till the end of it getting out of the shadow, which is like April 19th. Well, I guess it gets out on the 17th, and then the 19th is that full moon in Libra, the second one that we're having. And I think that's when we're like, okay, now we're moving. And the outcome for you is the Death card. And Scorpio, this represents you. And this does not mean death. This means deep, serious transformation. Like deep transformation. Like this, like it's the birthing process almost for you. You've been going through so much. And so you were carrying a heavy burden. You had your heart broken. You're feeling so stressed. The new beginning is a struggle right now because you haven't completed the transformation. And until you complete your transformation by spending this time in hermit mode, by getting to know who you are, by falling in love with yourself, by forgiving and healing. It's that self-forgiveness, I think, is a really big thing. When we did your year ahead reading, that was the thing that it sticks in my head, that Scorpio looked like they were going to have a really, really productive year. And you were going to feel like you weren't getting anywhere, but you really are, because you're doing some major healing. You're laying such a good, strong foundation for yourself. And your card has love endures. Love does not give up, lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So while you're going through this hermit phase, this love is love for yourself. This could be the people in your life that love you. This could be your spirit guides trying to connect with you, to express to you your self-esteem, your self-worth, to help you get there. They're trying to give you the guidance. Love endures. Love is eternal. And you have a new beginning. This is what your soulmate wants to say. A new adventure waits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. But look, love endures. So you have a new beginning, but not until you're ready. Not until you're ready. If you jump too soon, if you go too soon, if you're not done cooking, right, then the center of the cake is not yummy. Make sure you take the time to do all the work, to completely do the work that you need to do to heal from the situation, so that when you're moving forward, you're at that higher vibration that brings in what you want. Oh, fiery climax, full moon in Aries. This would be during the fall. So you've got a little ways to go. Don't worry about rushing the thing. Work the steps, do the process. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Oh, thanks for subscribing. I will see you soon. I'm on here every week. Take care. All right, so Scorpio, a little more advice. Magnify your intentions. Choose specific goals to work towards. Your energy is spread among too many ideas. Okay, so narrow down what it is you're working on. You have smile, and that will make a healing difference. And balance works. Rest and play. Okay, so you're kind of this 10 of wands. This 10 of wands energy where you're carrying so much. They are recommending that you focus, that you work on one thing at a time. So pick something. Maybe you have 10 wands. Maybe you can't go down to one, but maybe what you can do is, so I'm looking at this and I see 6 things coming off of here. So maybe go down to the 6 wands. Drop 3 or 4 things. And that way you can smile more, you can get balanced, you can rest and play. Rest is necessary when you are trying to heal. When you're trying to heal your heart. So go do things that are fun and exciting. Entertain yourself. Enjoy your life. You were meant to have fun here. It's not supposed to be all work, no play. Let's get you one more card. Plan the celebration now. Sweep the floor, clean the slate, pick a date, window shop, buy a few things, go out on a limb, rearrange the furniture, pick some flowers, take some time off. No, not necessarily because the tipping point has been reached, but because this is how you reach it, right? So start planning ahead, start thinking about what it is that you want. Look at these bright, you call this yellow, great, smiley, yellow, happy colors. So bring the sunshine into your own life. Have some fun. Start living the life you want to live. And then you will find somebody that wants to live it with you. It's always the best way to get there. Live the life you want to live, and then the right person will be comfortable in it, right? They'll already know what you got going on. All right. Let's see here. We are going to go on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Hi, is somebody here? Hi. Good evening. What is your sun sign? Sun, moon, rising, what do you know? And yes, you can ask me a question and I will try to fit it in while I'm doing everything else. I do not mind doing that. I tried to upload the videos today and they got all jacked up. I think I fixed the problem, but I will work on that tomorrow. So I wanted to put something out here tonight because I really felt bad. Make sure you hit the thumbs up sign for me. I really would appreciate it. It helps me grow my channel. All right, Sagittarius. Well, I am doing love and soulmate readings. What is your sun, moon, and rising? Do you know? Oh, see here, 20. Okay, I can. So May 26th. So you're a Gemini. All right, I need you to take that message down because you don't want to put your birth date out on the internet. You're a Gemini, in case you didn't know that. So I already did the Gemini reading, but I will pull another card or two just for you. And then when this thing posts, you'll be able to go back and see the whole Gemini reading. But we will do something special just for you. Because you showed up. And that makes me happy. Thanks for doing the thumbs up. Okay, so Gemini has been feeling very stressed to me lately. Like you have a lot on your plate, a lot of things going on. Like you've been up against the wall, but like you're finally reaching that tipping point where you're like, okay, I think I know exactly what direction I'm headed in, and I kind of have a plan. Does that sound about right? Oh, thanks for subscribing too. Yay. Does that sound about right? You've been feeling a little overwhelmed. Okay. Because every time I try to feel into your energy before I do a reading, that's what I've been getting. Okay. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and do like you're another sign. Okay, so this first card here is what's coming toward you. The energy of the soulmate that's coming toward you. I wish I could remember because there was a while ago. But you can go back and look at the general for Gemini. But let's just do this. Okay, so coming toward you. You have a Queen of Pentacles. So, Cancer, Scorpio, whoops, I'm lying. Those are water signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I want to say that the other one was a Page of Pentacles, so I think this is on the same track. So even though it says Queen, don't be like, oh, I don't like girls. It could be a girl or a guy. What it is it's nurturing energy. It's the willing to do the hard work, put in the daily labor, weed the garden, tend, water. It's that personality of a person that is willing to work on something, that can be focused on it, that will do the detail hard work in a relationship. And so I always think that's nice to have someone who wants to put in the work and wants to be a good partner. So that's energy coming toward you. This right here is the situation under which you will most likely, It's the Ten of Wands. I know that's you. Like, I'm so overwhelmed. I'm so overwhelmed. That's your current situation. Yeah, that's all we're going to get out of that one. All right. So what can you do to positively impact the situation? Okay, so you have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is all about planting the seed, starting, laying a strong foundation. And so a lot of times you're so overwhelmed right now. Is there someone in particular in your mind that you already know? Okay, so Ace of Pentacles tells me that laying a strong foundation. Oh, personally, I think that when did you just come out of like a bad situation? Or you've been on your own for a while? Okay. So you've done, are you feeling good about yourself? And the reason I'm asking is because the obstacle is the obstacle here is the Sun card, which kind of says to me that your self-esteem took a hit, and you need to complete that cycle, because you also have the World card. So you need to complete the cycle of not feeling good about yourself in order to move forward. And that laying the foundation that you need to lay down here would be the foundation of your sense of self-esteem and self-value and self-worth, because it's the Pentacles, and Pentacles represent that atmosphere. But if you can do that, you have the Wheel of Fortune as the outcome. So things will start changing when you start loving yourself. When you start working to vibrate at a higher level, you can attract that kind of energy in, right? So affirmations. I am lovable. I am loving. I am a manifester of miracles. I create. You create the atmosphere around you with your words. So that's why you only want to say really good things about yourself. If you ever say negative things about yourself, then the atmosphere around you is like, oh, well, sure, we can make it negative for you if you want. So the overall energy for you. See, we have this, the darkest fears, but we also have this new vitality. So this is really a matter, I believe, of you understanding that you can create whatever you want to. So choosing to create the good stuff as opposed to creating the negative energy through talking really nicely to yourself and about yourself, and saying, I have all these really great qualities, and I know that the perfect person for me is right around the corner, and I'm just going to bump into them because I know I will, because I am so amazing. And look, you have like attracts like. And so this is about your vibrational level. This is about you raising your own vibration so you can bring in really good people. And so do things like listen to music and that lifts your spirits, and being physically active just because it creates positive energy around you, like going for a walk in the woods or, ooh. So what is your soulmate thinking about you? It says, look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel the way you feel. So this is, again, about raising your vibration, but there's somebody out there because you got the secret admirer card. So someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. And so this Ace of Pentacles, when I saw that, when I wanted to know is if there was somebody that you knew about, I I feel like there's a friendship aspect already in place. And when you start feeling better about yourself and you start shining, you start attracting. And being a Gemini, we've got Aries and then Taurus. So you're in the 11th house of groups and group activities right now. Lots of exposure to people socially. It's a really good time to take advantage of that. Put yourself out there. Go have some fun. Is there something fun that you like to do? Like, I don't know, join some activity that's co-ed or but that's fun. Do something that you love to do. Don't just go out there doing things just because you're doing things to meet people, but do things you love to do. And when you love what you're doing, then you will meet other people that love that kind of thing too. And then you might strike up a friendship, and the friendship might not even be the relationship, but they might introduce you to their buddy or, you know, that kind of thing. Like, allow the opportunities for growth by getting yourself out there and being socially active. You can't meet the person of your dreams sitting on the couch. I know I've tried. It just doesn't work. Not so far, anyways. Does that make sense? Oh, good. Yay. So I am going to be launching my business soon. So since you're subscribed, you'll see the information on it, but it's a group designed to help people to really like themselves. And so I really hope that you will take a look at it, see if it's something that works for you, because you might, I really feel like if we can lift ourselves up, then, you know, and feel better about ourselves, we raise our vibration. And I just feel like it makes the whole world better. So, all right, I'm going to go on now to, oh, did I do Sagittarius? I don't think so. I don't actually know. Hey, if I did Sagittarius, you're getting 2. All right, Sagittarius, what's coming toward you? You have the Knight of Swords. This is the happiest little Knight of Swords I've ever seen. Look, he looks all bright and sunshiny, and the birds are, I don't know, he's clear thinking, got the dove of peace. I know he's coming in fast. He doesn't look mean. He just looks determined. So, Knight of Swords. Could be a Gemini. Could be a Libra. Could be a Gemini, a Libra. Who am I missing? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And you are a fire sign, and air signs and fire signs get along great because air supports fire. So, current situation though, Sagittarius, you are in a mind prison of your own making. You need someone to come in and clear the air. You need somebody that can do that. All right, so what do we have going on here that you can do to impact your situation? Start doing some work. Start doing some work. So, Ace of Pentacles, something new. It's like taking that one small step. Taking that one small step forward so that you can create something new. Kind of like changing your own energy. Let's see what your big obstacle is. Your self-esteem. Sun card is your biggest obstacle. It's your self-esteem. You have the High Priestess. I thought I had the High Priestess show up for something else, but it didn't look like that. Oh, because it was in a different deck. Okay, I feel better now. Okay, so the High Priestess. This is you getting in touch with your own intuition. This is you knowing what the next best step is. This is you believing in yourself. This is you not being in this mind prison, but opening the door and letting yourself out. Sagittarius, you've been kind of going through this whole cycle thing too. And so I think that that's what we're going on here still. And maybe this is you being your own Knight of Swords, coming in, sweeping clear all the mind fog. Maybe when Mercury finally goes direct on Thursday, things will start to get better. Yep. Okay. So you have the same thing going on here. You have this crown chakra, and it was in the reverse. And the Emperor, that's a couple times that we've had that show up, and we have the double. See, you have to master your own sense of self-esteem and self-value and self-worth. And Spirit's trying to talk to you. Spirit is trying to talk to you. So spend some time in meditation. Open up the opportunities. So you spend time in meditation and nothing happens. I meditated for 5 minutes and I didn't feel anything. I just wanted to go to sleep. I meditated for 5 minutes and then, I fell asleep. I meditated for 5 minutes and then I fell asleep. Okay, so that happens like for a month. I'm going to, hopefully not a month, but it could be, right? And so then all of a sudden one day you meditate for those 5 minutes and you get something. And that's because you're keeping the appointment. You're showing up. And Spirit's like, oh, they're serious about this. Okay, well, we know when we can reach them. We know where we can reach them. And that's how you get the information. And it doesn't have to be meditation. It could be you go for a walk in nature, and that's where you get the information. For me, I usually get mine in the shower, which can be very expensive on the water bill. So you have rest and relaxation is essential, though. So for you, I feel like it is meditation. It is meditation. And sometimes it's that space of time right before you fall asleep and right when you're waking up that is the easiest place for Spirit to access your mind, where you're the most open to it. Okay, so what is your soulmate thinking about you? Oh, your soulmate is already with you in spirit. So their higher self is trying to talk to you. They're trying to reach you already. You need to open up your third eye. Believe in this, and they will manifest magically and then embrace. Through each other, you will find the missing parts. So your soulmate is trying to contact you through your, hello there. How are you doing? Thanks for joining me. Let me know what your sun is, or your moon, or your rising, whatever you know. Okay, so your soulmate's trying to contact you. They're trying to manifest you into their life. They're thinking about you, even if they don't know who you are. They're laying the groundwork, and so you can do the same thing. You can ask Spirit to help you to find your soulmate. And the hands of fate, which is not really, it's like you can create this magic for yourself. So through your intuition, you can reach through your intuition, your soulmate, because they're reaching out to you right now. That's pretty cool. So you're spiritually connecting. If you have the opportunity to spiritually connect with your soulmate and then help manifest them into reality. And conclusions are within reach. So it's right around the corner. So start spending the time in meditation. Start trying to manifest your soulmate into your life. It looks like most of the work is done. You just need to plant the seed of intention. That's what the Ace of Pentacles represents, the planting seed of intention. And you have a new beginning. Take this as an opportunity to rise from the ashes stronger and more determined. So you have the opportunity. Hi, Danny. Can you tell me if my pregnant friend will have a boy or a girl? I am not psychic. So I am claircognizant. I'm empathic, but I don't know that I can literally answer that question, but I bet you can. And this is how you do it. So I'm going to tell you how to do it, and then you can try it. And the more you practice doing this, the better you are at it. So you think to yourself, is it a boy? And how does that feel? Does it feel tense and heavy, or does it feel light? And then you say, is it a girl? Does that feel tense and heavy, or does it feel light? Which one feels lighter? And so you go back and forth. Is it a boy or is it a girl? I got to tell you that I feel like it's a girl, but I can't tell you that that's for sure. I can only tell you what it feels like to me. So, but you know these people. So if you try doing this for yourself, is it a boy? Is it a girl? Which one actually just feels better inside of you? It's really weird, but it works. I was able to accurately predict my most recent grandchild. So good luck with that. All right, I'm going to get one more card for you, Sagittarius. Oh, be sure to hit the thumbs up for me, please. Okay. Not having enough money is never the problem, it seems. First, luck is always temporary. Second, change is only ever a few thoughts away, and it's not like you haven't performed miracles before. Which seems kind of out of the blue here, but not really, because this is the general energy of the week. So if you are experiencing some issues, Sagittarius, with finances, you can manifest it through your thoughts. But it's the same principle as if you want to manifest in your soulmate. You do it through your thoughts. You're like, I want to know my soulmate. Or you say to the universe, I've got some bills coming up and they need to be paid and I don't know how, but I know that you can do it. So I am grateful and appreciative of the fact that you are going to supply me with the money. And then the opportunities happen. They just really do. You're welcome. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what we got going on with Capricorn for your soulmate reading. Capricorn. Oh my gosh, I can't even breathe. What are you doing? Wow, that's some tense energy. I don't even know if you're stressed about romance, though. You just feel stressed. Let's see what we get here. All right. What kind of a soulmate do we have coming toward Capricorn? Soulmate coming toward Capricorn. Soulmate coming toward Capricorn. Soulmate coming toward Capricorn. you have the Princess of Hearts. Well, Capricorn, a water sign or a message of love is coming to you. The water signs would be Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Earth signs and water signs are really good for each other. Water softens earth. Capricorn, you're an earth sign. And earth creates a container for water so that it doesn't, overfill the blanks and drown people. Unless, of course, you live in the Midwest, which it doesn't look good out there right now. All right, so what is the situation under which? So this could be a message of love because page is also sometimes a letter, email, a phone call. It could be that, in which case it wouldn't necessarily be a water sign. Okay, so either you're about to receive a message, it's coming toward you, or there's a water sign and it's like a new beginning. The circumstances under which it'll happen is the Three of Pentacles. So it could be a situation that requires work and energy. It could be that you meet this person doing something that is a group activity. So it could be on a sports team. It could be volunteer work. It could be at work, like actual work. It'll be under those kinds of circumstances where there's multiple people involved and you working toward a common goal. And what can you do to aid the situation? And you have discernment, the Ace of Swords. This is about paying attention. Also, it's about communication. So maybe you need to, so if someone writes you, then you write back, right? You respond. If someone talks to you, you have the conversation. If someone approaches you in a group situation and wants to talk to you, talk to them. Don't blow them off, right? Give them the opportunity. Your biggest obstacle is, wow, that is an evil looking double card. So there's a mask. So the biggest obstacle is either you're hiding behind a mask or they're hiding behind a mask. Somebody does not want to allow the other party to fully see them. They're keeping something hidden. That's crazy. You don't usually get that from a devil card. That's totally what that looks like. Okay, most likely outcome is the Emperor. So there's stability. Or this is you stepping into your power and standing up for yourself. I would say be careful. The Ace of Swords can be about discernment, right? It can be about paying attention to the details. So Capricorn, don't just because they're saying nice things and it looks like you're building something here, watch out that, that you're getting out the information. Oh, excuse me, pardon my yawn. I had a bad toothache and only got 3 hours of sleep last night. So basically I have been up for more than 24 hours. Okay, so also the double card sometimes represents Capricorn, right? So maybe it's a fellow Capricorn, a fellow earth sign. And then the Emperor would be a lot of stability. So there's also that possibility. Okay, so the balance card came out upside down, which means that there's a situation that's a little bit imbalanced and it needs healing. Because we have the Star card here and we have the Rest and the Reconsider. So this is taking a little bit of a time out. So discern in order to create the stability. Whatever is happening, it's going to be slow developing. I think you should be cautious. Consider what's happening, help to create balance for yourself. There's healing that needs to happen, and it could be your healing or it could be their healing. But healing needs to happen, and so don't try to rush the process because then you end up with only half a healed situation and then eventually it falls apart, but love endures. So practice patience. Capricorn, you can be so patient. You overcome obstacles, and if patience is one of the things you have to do, you can. So what is your soulmate trying to say to you? Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you dream and what you imagine. Okay, that's what the Devil's about. There is some kind of a situation that needs healing. It is the elephant in the room. And in order for your situation to progress forward in a very positive way, you're going to have to, one, forgive yourself. If that's usually the hardest thing we ever do, is forgiving ourselves for being human and making mistakes. Maybe the Devil that you have to overcome is some error in judgment that you had somewhere along the way, some kind of an addiction, some kind of a situation. You need to forgive yourself so that you allow the self-love to flow in. And when the self-love flows in, then you attract people into your life that love you. So the soulmate that would be coming towards you really needs you to heal yourself and to forgive yourself and to be the best version of yourself so that you can attract in the right kind of soulmate. And it says, don't let pride get in your way. So don't be afraid to ask for forgiveness if you need to. Ask forgiveness from another person. If you've done something and you should be apologizing, then do it. If the person that you need to get the apology from is yourself, then forgive yourself. Expecting to be perfect is such an unrealistic expectation, and it's also counterproductive to why we're here. We are here on this planet to learn lessons, to grow our souls, to become better versions of ourselves. And if we aren't making mistakes, then we aren't even doing the work we came here to do. And we have peer pressure. Don't let others coerce you into a decision that you know in your heart is not right. Don't let pride get in the way. This may have to do with love, and this may have to do with this week. Like, there could be a situation going on this week where you want to do this and everybody says you should do that, and you think, I don't think that's right. Use your discernment. Listen to your intuition. And don't worry about, what other people are thinking. I don't know who said this. I'm so bad at remembering stuff like this, but somebody said, what your opinion of me is none of my business. And that's really the way you should view this. What they think of you does not matter. That's their deal. You don't have to worry about that. It's what you think of yourself that matters. It says the trick with spending money lies in knowing with every fiber of your being that it will be returned, and so it must. Okay, so money is energy. So any kind of energy that you are putting out, you should receive back. If you're not receiving back an equal amount, something's way out of balance, that would create this imbalanced situation here that needs to be healed. So if you are always giving of your time, your energy, your resources, your monetary resources, your physical resources, if you're the one who's always giving and you're not receiving back in equal measure, then that's not actually building or growing anything. That's people taking advantage of you. So, Capricorn, stand up for yourself this week. All right. Aquarius. Aquarius. If I remember right yesterday when I was doing your reading, there was a lot of this. I'm standing up for myself energy going on with you, and I'm feeling it right now. Like, yeah, no. I'm not taking that crap anymore. You and Leo. Hey, hi, Eleni. Am I saying that right, Eleni? Am I saying your name right? Yes, me. Are you Capricorn? I don't remember. I wish I could remember. I put videos out for this week today, and they did not record. I mean, they came out really bad. Like, the Aries one wasn't Aries, it was somebody else. I think Aquarius was Aries. I don't know. They were just all messed up. It was really Mercury in retrograde fun. So I'm doing this, and then I'm going to see if I can't fix that problem and get those up tomorrow. Okay, Aquarius. All right. Aquarius, I can't get a grip on your energy. You might be so far up in your head. I do feel that clarity that I get with you sometimes when I get into your energy. That's about all I'm picking up right now. All right, so let's just see what we got here. Your overall energy for this love and soulmate reading is... Ooh. To manifest, daydreams, and decisions. So, the Seven of Cups energy. You are thinking about what you want. You feel like you have options on the table, and you are deciding what you are going to manifest. That is nice. That is nice. Okay, so let's see. What's your soulmate that's coming toward you? What soulmate is coming toward you? You have the Princess of Wands. The Princess of Wands. You could have a message coming toward you. Somebody might be delivering a message, or it is a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries energy. It's somebody who is creative, who's lighthearted. I feel lighthearted. Okay, let's see here. Under what situation are you going to encounter this person? Seven of Pentacles. So we have another 7 here, and this is assessing. Okay, so this is assessing whether or not something is manifesting. This is assessing what dream you want to chase down to manifest. So it's that same energy. So you feel like you're totally in control of the situation here, and you're just trying to decide what it is that you want to create. But what can you do here to impact the situation? You can open up your heart and let the love in. Let the love flow through. You can open up your heart. What is your greatest obstacle to the situation? Self-esteem. There's your greatest obstacle right now, is that you're a little down on yourself. And what is the most likely outcome to this situation? And you have the World. You need to end a cycle so you can begin a new cycle. You need to make a decision so that you manifest. You have all the control and the power right now. If you open your heart to love, and I think this could be even self-love, when you love yourself, then you draw in the people that of the same vibration that will also love you. So there's that going on, but also maybe you just need to open up your heart to loving someone else, and you complete the cycle so that you can start a new one. Or it could be that you feel like you finally have gotten that love of your life that you've been searching for. It could be that. All right. We have here, get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. And look at your pattern in relationship. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. So a little self-discovery going on here, a little self-discovery, and also getting to know yourself and getting to know the person that you're involved with. All right, and what does your soulmate want you to know? What does your soulmate want you to know? Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So, your soulmate wants you to know they forgive you, or that you need to forgive yourself. But forgiveness is the key here. So, when you forgive yourself, that's when you can love yourself. And when you love yourself, then you're opening this world, right? And you're giving yourself the opportunity to love and be loved. Forgiveness is the key to manifesting. And taking the time to get to know what your wants and needs are and expressing them to your partner. And it says, be bold and make the first move. Aquarius, it's up to you. It's up to you. I feel like the other person's waiting, and it's up to you. Be bold and make the first move. Let them get to know you. Forgive yourself. That could be the first move. But you need to be bold to make the first move. This Page of Wands here says that there is a message that needs to come in. Or the message has come in and maybe you need to respond. And we have unity. Wow. You're spiritually connected to everyone through God. Use the sacred bond to your best to heal your family, your friends, and yourself. That's that forgiveness thing. And unity is also about bringing true soulmates together. That's very powerful energy right there. And you also have do you know what's a million times better than getting to the top of the mountain? Getting there after you've been lost. Oh my gosh, that's powerful. And $1 million is a lot only when you don't have it. With 10 million, 1 million can practically be overlooked and is therefore much less intimidating. Pretend that you have $10 million in the bank. All right. So what you really want may seem like it's really hard to come by. So imagine that you have even more than what you think you want, and then it won't seem so hard. But I think this is the most fascinating part. The most important thing here is getting to the top of the mountain after you've been lost. That's that forgiveness thing. That's where somewhere along the line you got lost, you made a mistake. Your soulmate wants you to know, just forgive yourself. It's okay. And manifest what you're really dreaming about. That's really powerful stuff there. Aquarius, I like that. I like that a lot. It puts the ball squarely in your court. You can create and manifest into your life what you want. You just have to forgive yourself, and you have to dream big. Dream big so that you can, when you dream big, then the universe knows what you want, and they will bring it to you. And if you've been feeling lost, there's somebody that's waiting for you. They just need you to open your heart to love, to bring that unity into your life. So that's really nice. All right, Pisces. Pisces. What do you have going on, Pisces? All right, Pisces. You know, you're so muddled. I can't get a good fix on you. It could be that I'm tired. It could be that my Pisces moon is muddled from Mercury in retrograde. But it just feels really muddled. So let's see what we have happening here. What does Spirit want to tell us about the soulmate that is coming toward you? Ooh. You have the Knight of Hearts and the Queen of Hearts. So this is somebody who doesn't necessarily reveal all their secrets, but who's bringing in love, who's bringing in compassion and kindness. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm going to say more than likely because we have these two water sign cards that showed up like that. And it's kind of what the energy feels like. So a fellow water sign, I think that you should be careful of having too much water. So hopefully there's a little grounding that goes on there because that can get a little crazy. But look at this. Ooh. Use your third eye. Use your crown chakra. Open up your intuition. Follow your intuition, Pisces. You'll know what the answer is. Okay, so under what circumstances will you meet this person? We have the Four of Hearts and the Six of Hearts. Oh my gosh. Oh, someone from the past that's dreaming about you, or you've been dreaming about them, and the other person, one person is dreaming, the other person has been like, oh, the past is the past. But there's somebody from the past that you're supposed to be reconnecting with. Well, that's something that Mercury in retrograde is good for. So there's that. All right. And what should you do to bring out the best possible outcome? I think this card. Oh, pour some love into the situation. Oh, look at all this hearts energy. There's nothing but hearts on the table here. Well, these cards are major arcana, so that's not going to happen again. All right, so what is the major obstacle? The World. The major obstacle is just a cycle that hasn't completed yet that needs to complete in order to begin a new cycle. And that's this person that's sitting here and not doing anything. This person from the past, either you or the other person. Somebody's just sitting there not doing anything. And so the cycle cannot complete while they're deciding what they're going to do. Or you're deciding what you're going to do. And the cycle is not going to complete anytime soon because we have the Hermit card. And the Hermit card is all about, it's kind of like the Queen of Cups in the intuition and the downloads and the learning and the growing. And so somebody needs to do more learning and growing. The cycle is not complete. Don't rush it. You don't want a half-baked situation. That is not beneficial. So, Pisces, practice your patience. Yay. I hate that. But right now, Mercury goes direct on Thursday. Mars gets out of Taurus into Gemini on Sunday. But I really think it isn't until we get out of the shadow and we have that next full moon, the second of the two full moons in Libra on April 19th, that you'll probably start to see anything really happening. And you have back to what you love. It is somebody from the past, though. It is somebody from the past. And be authentic to who you are. So don't pretend to be somebody you're not. Be totally who you are. and see what happens. But there's still more growth and more spirituality and more healing and development that's happening on somebody's part, yours or theirs, whoever this is that's sitting here. And what your soulmate wants you to know is that when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So no matter what has happened, no matter what got you guys to where you are now, because obviously you were together and then you were apart, and it looks like now you're coming back together, no regrets, okay? There's no room for regrets. Everything you did was a learning experience for both of you. You both were learning stuff, growing into the people that you need to be so that you are the people that you need to be when you come together again. And I really hate to tell anybody that that's what's happening, but the cards are definitely saying that. So Pisces, I do believe that you're reconnecting with someone from the past. And they're bringing a lot of love when the time comes. And so that's cool. So you have your hard work is paying off. That's that patience card. And it's time to take action. The new moon in Aries. The new moon in Aries is not until October. So you may have a wait, right? The Hermit card is the card of Virgo. So yes, I'm thinking you're definitely looking at the fall. And in the meantime, do stuff for yourself. Get out there, have some fun. Enjoy your life. Don't sit around worrying about this. It's coming. There's nothing here that says it's not coming. What this says is it's going to take some time. That's what I'm seeing. Taking lots of time, but it's definitely coming. And you have become the true you. So be authentic to yourself. Become the true you. So while we've got two people who are in a space right now where they need to both be working on themselves and be positive. Your thoughts can shape your experience, so be sure to focus on the positive, right? So, yes, it seems like, oh my God, the fall, that's so far away, right? But look at it this way. That's 6 months where you can become a better version of you so that you're more prepared to be a better partner, where you can have the summer to go and do what you want and have fun with your friends, or, you know, maybe you've been wanting to start a new routine, or you wanted to learn a new skill. And apparently dancing might be one of these things, because it says, this dance card keeps showing up for you, Pisces. You can dance with the illusion of time and space, choosing your steps based upon things and events as they are now, or you can dance with your dreams, choosing your steps based upon the things and events as they will be. And I bet you can guess which steps perpetuate today's illusions and which ones will change everything. Shall we dance? The universe. So here we go. Look forward, look ahead, get excited about what the future has, plan for the future, live like the future is happening. Don't be upset that it's 6 months away. It's 6 months. No, it's only 6 months away. Look around. You have a lot to do. Maybe you got stuff you got to get done. It's a good time to take care of all the things that you will be too busy to take care of because you'll be too busy out and about, dating, having fun, doing all those things. So clear your slate. Get organized. You only have 6 months. That's how you should look at it. Get excited for your future. All right. Well, I want to thank everybody who stopped by. Thank you so much for keeping me company tonight. I will timestamp this, and then hopefully I have figured out how to upload those videos. Don't know if that was YouTube, if that was Mercury in retrograde, if it was the fact that in the middle of uploading a couple videos this morning, my computer updated and it scrambled everything. I don't really know. I just know it was fun. So again, I want to thank those of you that let me know what was going on, because I didn't know. So I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. And if you watch this video at any point, please give me a thumbs up and help me grow my channel, and be looking for the videos. They're coming. All right, thank you so much. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. And Thursday, Mercury goes direct. All right, good night.